if you were thinking about running programs at your local daycares or schools to increase revenue at your martial arts school to recruit new students, you're going to want to watch this. It's going to be a quick 5 minute case study with Emily from Overland Park Taekwondo, who's about halfway through our program right now and has been a real, like, a tenacious go-getter. All right. So you're going to see how she set up a bunch of programs. I'm going to share my screen so you see even exactly what that looks like and how her school is going to be crushing, especially a new location that they opened up for their second location. So, Emily, tell us, like, what made you decide to first get started with W Dojo or with me in the first place?
So through an ad we saw on Facebook, well, let me backtrack. So my husband and I have had our school for since 2013, and we're still going strong. It's doing well, but recently, with just changes in marketing and everything, we've been finding ourselves kind of like in a lull. Harder to get into schools, to connect with people face to face, booths, things like that. We do online marketing and paid marketing. Um, but that only goes so far. So when we heard about the program and that had worked with someone that my husband used to work with who has a very successful school, we were like, hey, this is something probably worth checking out.
Yeah. And I know that you do run Facebook ads, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. And I think that's really important because I know a lot of people hear me talk about organic marketing, but that is also just one side of our marketing, right? You got to have two legs under the table. You got to have
Mhm.
your organic and you got to have your paid. I know you do a lot of your marketing right now through GoPro, which we've used as well, an amazing company that I highly recommend. So you have your Facebook marketing. Now you're focusing on organic. So why was it so important for you to have the organic side of your marketing tuned in?
Well, always face to face, we find is better. And, you can make a more lasting impression and a deeper connection with a potential student when they're in your building and you're working with them one on one. But just like you kind of explained in your metaphor with like the well versus the bottle of water, the paid marketing, you just kind of keep using it, keep spending money on it. Where having that organic marketing, building that relationship with schools in the community where you're their go-to, they think of you, you're going to be able, once you do a program and they love you, it's something that you're going to be able to go back to again and again and again for.
Yeah. And for anyone who hasn't heard the analogy, the one I like to use is like paid marketing is kind of like buying a bottle of water, right? It's convenient, it's expensive, more than like, water from tap. You can drink it quickly, but once you're done, you have to go buy a new one if you want more, right? And organic marketing is kind of like digging a well. You're gonna get dirt under your fingernails. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be sweaty. It's a lot more work involved. But once you dig that well, you can drink from it over and over and over again. So the programs you're setting up are going to be able to not just like a one-time thing, but something you'll be able to do over and over and over again. So what is like when you came on board, because we're not done yet. We haven't even started schools yet. And we're only halfway through your daycare part. So like tell me, so like when you first came on board, what did we actually implement that you feel like was effective?
So as far as like the triangle codex, definitely, just building the list of the schools around us who we can contact. But the main thing for me personally was learning how to and having and being given the confidence or being helped to build the confidence to just reach out, just go walk in, introduce myself, be like, hey, this is who I am, this is what we do, or are you interested? Um, and then so just basically getting my foot in the door, right? And then once and it just so happened that the first door I walk through set up a program, and so that helps skyrocket my confidence quite a bit as well. But then learning how to do the mass enrollment was the biggest thing, I think, because for us, we've done like these workshops before at preschools and elementary schools. We have them come into the graduation, but we just offer a trial program, right? And we're not selling them a membership right there on the spot. And then it's like a you know, whole nother level of work to like get them in, do their trial, do the sell them the membership, follow them up, etc. So for me, the biggest thing was learning how to do the mass enrollment, and it didn't start off, yeah, it didn't start off great, but with every time we've been doing it, it's been getting better and better and better. And now, I have a lot of confidence behind it. And I'm, always looking forward to everyone that I have instead of feeling like I'm gonna throw up the night before.
Yeah. And I think it's good to know you have the confidence, like knowing what to say when you go to the
Mhm.
daycare, right? Instead of just saying whatever, you follow the hacking script for the
Yep.
most part, knowing what to say, how to say it, so they actually accept you and set up programs with you. And I know you got your first one, which is miraculous. Usually people do not get their first one, but I know that helps build confidence. Is it okay if I share my screen, show people like a little bit of your
Yeah.
sheets? So this is what exactly what we did. So we created, this is her what I call hit list. And we make a list of all the schools in the area. All this is public information, and all the daycares in the area. Okay. We color code it so we know who's done what, where they're at, what program is when. And you can see green means that they are set up, blue means that they are already done. And then we keep track to like what the actual results are. And you'll see here about the amount of leads collected so far is 180, which you bought those leads on Facebook, that's at least $30 to $50 per lead. And these are actually high quality leads of people who you know live in your area. And as you can see, this is the total results of people enrolled. So as you'll see here, the total enrolled, the first two, you got donuts, you got zeros. Okay. And that's going to happen because you're new at it, right? It's like going to your first tournament. You're not going to get a first place, right? But as we've gone along, we got two, and then one, and then five. And then this one, I don't know what happened with this one, but then we got seven. Okay. And when you add those up, now you're at 15 new students, and we're only like halfway through done the daycare. So we're going to be way, way more than this. And you're getting better at it every single time. You're not going to have the same duds you did in the beginning because every time we film the white belt ceremonies and then we watch them and then we get better at it each time, which is why the numbers show it. So you don't have to be perfect. Not everything's going to work exactly the right way the first time, but as long as you stick with it, then you're going to be successful. I know the last one helped you build a lot of confidence. And now that we have, I don't know, how many more do we think we have in front of us? Eight or nine, probably?
Yeah, I have a lot. I'm booked through like the next 2 months. So
Yeah, you're booked for the next 2 months, which is crazy. So I mean, now that you're actually really good at the white belt ceremony, I know the school's going to explode. And we haven't even started the elementary schools, which are starting next week. So I'm super excited about that. What would you say to someone who's listening right now who's maybe I don't know, maybe they're on the edge, thinking about joining or reaching out to me, but they're not sure?
I mean, it can't hurt to reach out. I mean, we had that introductory kind of consultation with you, if you will, where it wasn't just like us getting a feel for you, but also you being like, okay, like, why do you need me? What are you looking for? And you know, you have nothing, you definitely don't have anything to lose for sure. I mean, and aside, I know we only talked about like the triangle codex and like the preschools and things like that, but Matthew's been so helpful in just other areas of our school. Like we've made little tweaks here and there regarding like our enrollments, like even like the membership agreement that we use, just things that have helped us like streamline our business, and also make enrollments and memberships and um, profits. That's why we're here, let's be honest. Um, stronger. So it's not just about like the Triangle Codex program. There's a lot of other wonderful things that you can learn, and he's helping us with like open houses and how to do just general public events and that will use the mass enrollment that we've learned at our new location, which I'm excited to implement as well.
Cool. Well, I'm excited for an update a couple months from now as we start rocking the rest of the daycares and the schools. Thank you so much for being on here. If you're interested in setting up a consultation, what I call a discovery call, we'll chat for 10 minutes, see if I can help. If I can, great. If not, cross me off your list. Reach out to me right now and I'll send you a link to schedule a call.